Welcome back to D&M Motorsports. We're going to spend some time today with one of the most exciting vehicles on the road. Take the time with us today to check out the incredible Campagna T-Rex.
Conceived in the mid-1980s, the T-Rex began as an engineering feat to defy physics. And after better than 2 decades of development, the T-Rex is an understated world-class performer, packaged as a lightweight, autocycle hybrid that provides the most thrilling driving experience the open road can offer. The creation of the original T-Rex was led by the former Formula One engineer for world champion driver Gilles Villeneuve. A distinct emphasis on quality and efficiency was mandated through development, which is felt in every detail of the T-Rex. The T-Rex delivers a unique open-air driving experience, all the while incorporating performance and agility worthy of only the most accomplished machines. Every minute behind the wheel is a reward, and as soon as you step out, you only count the minutes until the fun can resume. Finished in assault green, this T-Rex 14RR is the newest and most evolved of Campagna's T-Rex line. The RR and 14RR stands for Race Ready, and right from the factory it's ready to go. At the heart of the T-Rex 14RR is Kawasaki's fuel-injected 1.4-liter 4-cylinder engine. This super high-performance engine makes 197 horsepower, and it runs through a 6-speed sequential manual transmission. This driveline combination makes the most of the T-Rex's lightweight configuration, with good low-end power and explosive power, when wound to its 11,000 RPM redline. Reliability goes hand in hand with high quality, so to ensure confidence in every situation, a heavy-duty cooling system was engineered to meet track and competitive driving requirements, as well as the daily stop and go. I've had some serious wheel time with some of the world's greatest automobiles. The Campagna T-Rex is the most exhilarating experience available. The power-to-weight ratio trumps some of the best performing cars available, including the Porsche 911 Turbo, Corvette Z06, Mustang Shelby GT500, and the Lotus Exige S, among others. From the driver's seat, you can see the suspension work in concert with the steering angle and suspension geometry, enabling superior skid pad performance of up to 1.3 Gs. It's over 5 inches wider than the Corvette, a direct contributor to a low center of gravity.
If you really study the complexity of the suspension setup here, it's very much like a Formula One car setup. You've got adjustable shocks front and rear. The reservoir is actually within the wheel well, in between the passenger and the driver. But the entire setup here is specific to the RR. You also have a forged lightweight wheel here with a really sticky set of BF Goodrich G-Force tires. Inside the Volk Racing forged wheels here, you can actually see the Wilwood brake setup here. Track ready setup, obviously very simple to use. The car doesn't really weigh a whole lot, but the performance is fantastic. If you're concerned about luggage space, never fear. You have 2 side compartments here that are actually fiberglass, pre-installed from the factory as well. They do lock, and they actually have a decent amount of room inside them. The rear suspension is also adjustable. You can actually see the reservoir with the adjustments right here, but it is a chain drive that comes out of the Kawasaki 4-cylinder, 197 horsepower in a car that only weighs 1,100 pounds. It's almost shocking to think when you compare the power-to-weight ratio of this car to other supercars, really how capable this car is. In the back here, you do have an 18-inch wheel. Now, again, it's a forged Volk Racing wheel, but being 2 inches larger in diameter with a much wider patch, it actually makes for a interesting geometry when you're putting this car through its paces. Very neutral handling, the balance is fantastic. I know that a 3-wheel setup might seem like a physics challenge, but this car really is an unbelievable performer, secure, solid, and confidence inspiring at that. Once you're inside here, it really does fit you like a glove. You more wear the car than actually try to make it handle. It is intuitive to the point where you really don't have any power feedback. It's a lot of motorcycle components, but again, at that, it's still stuff that seems to make sense in this setup. The entire instrument cluster here really is out of a Kawasaki motorcycle, but you do have a yellow tachometer that's part of the RR model, as well as the digital display up here. Really light clutch here for a 6-speed sequential shifter. Pull back to upshift, push forward to downshift. Very simple. Another neat thing is that you actually have a adjustable pedal cluster. So once you're actually in the car, you're actually really comfortable in here, but the biggest variable is where the pedals are. but it is really comfortable. I mean, it's an open air driving experience, but I've had these cars over triple digits, and it's really a very, very sweet and satisfying ride. As any buyer should be curious, you know, do 2 full-size adults actually fit in here? Dave and I seem to travel very comfortably in here, right?
It's extremely comfortable.
The only thing standing between us driving this right now is just starting this engine up, and it's really simple. Hit the starter button. Kawasaki 4-cylinder fires right up.
If you've grown bored of your Murcielago, or maybe your Enzo just doesn't give you that open-air feeling you've desired, the T-Rex will not disappoint. Plus, if you're tired of the pitiful fuel economy of your Bugatti Veyron, the T-Rex might just put a smile back on your face. Whatever the case, dollar for dollar, there's not a more thrilling experience than piloting the Campagna T-Rex. We're an exclusive Campagna retailer. Check out this T-Rex 14RR on our website. You can find us online at dmautosales.com.